You know what? Yeah, let's just go. Mr. Mark, how's it going? Huzzah! Welcome. Oh, OBS, do you want to catch up with us here? Ah, there we go. I was watching the VOD. Sorry to interrupt, but here we are. Okay, there. Now everything is up and running. All right, so, oh, thanks, Toby. An 8-month streak. Doing fine. Good to hear. Glad. Um, doing all right. Yeah, it's been a pretty lackluster week, but we're hanging in there. Um, I have a confession. I did a launch off stream. It was just one of the downrange contracts using the one shot, one kill big boy. Um, Fulfilled the contract. Wasn't all that interesting. So I just went ahead and did it. So the next one we have coming up is the downrange 4.5 or 4,500 kilometer. That's a capstone launch, so we can close out a program, take one that pays us a lot more money, and hopefully speed stuff up because we need these two both unlocked before we can build our orbital rocket, and having the research done by 1956 is unacceptable. So I would like to hire more staff, but we don't have enough money to do that. So by staff, I mean researchers, because we got 94 out of a max of 600. So I would like to, do more of that. So we're just gonna speed up time since we're making money and doing the thing. And when we get to about 600 something, yeah, like that, we're just gonna pop in here, researchers, and hire 2 more. Bing, bing, sweet. And then carry on repeating the process. 10 people are live right now. Nice. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, overshot. Staff, researchers, hire, hire, hire. Yeah, oh, one more to 100. Wasn't expecting that on a Sunday. Yeah, Sundays are pretty lazy, all things considered. All right, well, let's get it up to 600 so we can hire 2. Yeah, sorry. This is the thing that I should have done off stream. Ding, ding, and hope that we're still making money. Yeah, our rate is 70 a day. We just got to make sure that we can have enough socked away so we can actually roll this out, because there will be a rollout cost. But I really, really, really want to speed those nodes up. So, all right, let's hire in a few more staff, researchers. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. How's that affecting? Well, doesn't really hurt the day to day, or I guess the median. Yeah, we'll make plenty of money by the time we get there. So let's bring on a few more. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, ding, 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 ding. As long as we're still making money, we'll be all right. 63.7. We can hire 2 more. Let's go ahead. All right. Where does that put our research now? Yes, 1956 still, but April. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll give an update in RP1 game. Still struggling to design an orbital rocket in 1959. Hey, it's rough, man. Believe me. Um, it's really, really rough. Like, those first milestones can definitely hurt a whole lot. Whoa, oh, I didn't mean to click that, but okay. We just carrying on. So when will our integration be? Oh gosh, it's ready. Let's go ahead and do this then. Roll out. What does that do to our money? Yeah, we're losing 140 a day. I should have checked the cost, but I think we'll make it. So we can try to get this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Dang it! Oh, all right. Well, let's do duplicate. Not enough funds to integrate. Fine. Ay, ay, ay. All right. 1. Did I accept the contract? Reach 410. Wait a minute. I thought I did that already. Oh, good. Wait a minute. I did that already. Sounding payload of 500 units. Launch new vessel. Hold on. Or did I not save? No, I totally did because I changed the build order. Let's roll this back. Oh, so dumb. That's all right. I'm pretty sure I need to check that one to make sure it's got the sounding payload, but this contract is still sitting here, so I guess we'll roll that out when it's complete. We'll just sacrifice a bunch of money. Jeez. Let's edit and make sure this is going to meet the criterion. Okay, sorry. So getting 9,000 meters per second on the mech jet window here. Avionics are under spec. I got below 9,000, and that's 1,000 less than you need. I'll say mech jeb when he's having a good day. I think about 9,200 is about what you need to hit orbit. I try to shoot for 10 just to give myself some ballast room. 500.4. All right, so that's all set. I'm pretty sure we can do that contract with this, so there's that. We'll cancel edits. I swear I did this launch already. That's extra weird. Just check the stew you put on the fire at 5. It's now 11. The meat just falls apart. Oh, God, that sounds so good. All right. Well, I guess we will roll this one out. Yeah. So we want margin. Yeah. The almighty margin. Don't we all? We all want the almighty margin. All right. Just to double check. 410 kilometers downrange. 500 units of sounding payload. We'll make sure this clears the checks when we get out there. If not, we'll roll it back again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 4,500 kilometer downrange requires 50 units of sounding payload. I could be wrong. How did I swear I did this launch already. Well, okay. Stop dwelling on it. Let's just pay the bills, get stuff done. Build rep. And oh, yeah, for getting science, we might just do some random ass X-Planes flights. So, let's bring up the contract criterion. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, avionics, 140, downrange 410. Let's do it. SAS is armed, throttle is set to full, ignition. Good light. Oh, well, that would be why. Hold the phone. Revert to launch. We're going to roll this back and correct that just because I should have checked it, but didn't. But we'll spend the money. Instead of just turning on infinite electricity so that it overrides avionics. Right. I guess we just go back to the Space Center and then roll it back. Or no, we hit recover and recover to the VAB, right? And that'll take a while, but it'll be okay. Everything will be fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything is A-okay, right? Totally not cheating. Sorry, my phone is going off. All right. Gain loss 250. Okay, so at least we're making money. Considering a restart, because it's saying it'll take 500 days to build with max engineers. It'll take 36,000 to unlock the engines, and another 50,000 to tool. You've only got 50,000 in the bank. I would say tool the big stuff, or tool what you can, because that will drastically cut down that build time. All right, let's go to edit. Let's up our avionics percentage and see where we're at. That would be why that contract didn't complete. So I probably did launch it. Went through all the motions. And hit the abort button when... Hold on, let's close this back up so we can get our accurate tonnage here, which is 35.572. You are currently rated for 35.3 at 99.99%. So let's drop down that inner a bit. Just round you up to a solid 36, and then, yeah, 99.8. That's not that bad. I don't think it needs to be retooled because we didn't adjust all that much, so we'll just hit save edits. We'll take 4 hours or something like that to complete, and then we can do this contract in earnest. And the other thing I should do whilst I am here is go to edit, make sure that this has the 50 units of sounding payload, You just want to restart. You should pause it. You focus on the first orbit and not X-planes. You can get orbit in 1957. Probably. X-planes are a great way to farm some science, though. Like, they really do. You can get lots of great science that way. Alright, so, yeah, there's no sounding payload on here at all. Great. That really screws up my aesthetics, guys. Just really... This is what you're going to do to me today? Alright, service module, Plink, tank UI. What do we need? We need sounding payload. And I'm pretty sure we only need 50, so let's walk in that diameter. That's 73, 58, 49.0874. God, that is a chunk of a doohickey, and I really don't like it. Really, really, really screwing up my aesthetics here, man. So you know what? We're going to put it someplace else. Let's drop this. And we'll put you down here and switch you to a hollow cylinder with an inner diameter like so and an outer like... I mean, what are we looking at here? 1.25, I'm assuming? No, outer is 564. That's a great number, Crash. Why did you do that? Can't get anything out of them. It just says I've done all that science already. That is interesting. Alright, oh man. The length on this is not going to be great. Oy vey. Really, really, really just fucking up my aesthetics. 50.1. I'm sure that won't cause a problem with the rocket exhaust. Oh, you had science experiments you were planning on running here, did you? So sorry to hear about that. It looks like we're just gonna burn them. Roasty. We'll run with this for now. Just the staging. That will take 6 days to complete. Fair enough. Save edits. Moving along. Good God. Why won't people leave my phone spends days not going off at all. The minute I'm like, I need to leave my ringer on. Because your 15 hours or so wasted. Not wasted. You learned something. I'm certain you learned something. Never getting that back. Alright. Now we can roll this out. Warp to nope, time stop because there's insufficient funds. Yeah, and now the delays. The delays. And do we have enough money now that we're almost done building stuff? Maybe? No. Bing, 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 bing. This is gonna take forever. I wish I could just like pause the rollout and let some money build up. Oh god, it really isn't going anywhere at all. Yay, we're there. Now we can launch. Fucking finally. Alright. Let's do our downrange contract. He did, but... I'd rather have my 15 hours and not know shit. I could say that about a great many things. Okay. Check our staging. There we go. SAS is armed. Throttle is set to full. Ignition. And we're going. Thank goodness. Good light on that engine. Kick the volume up in my headset a little bit. Alright. So, yeah, we've got our downrange distance up. Alright, now we can start leaning into this. We can get fairly extreme with it. I should have done a practice launch, but oh well. I'll just say the clock broke. Yeah! It's still right twice a day. Unless you have a weird 24-hour clock. Then it's only right once. Alright, let's really lean into this. Alright. And we'll flatten out at about 60 until we're sure we're going to get over the 140 mark. Which we really should have no problem doing. I would just prefer to do it on this stage because the second stage is not guided. It'll all just be spinning luck and Newton by then. Oh. Okay, we had some light on this side. I'm like, oh, is it daybreak? That would be really pretty. It is not. And it won't be. Whoa there, feller. You can just sit right there in that prograde vector. That'd be great. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, we still got 2.5 kilometers per second of runtime on this thing. Mounting for a little less than a minute. So let's lean in. 40 degrees or so should be good. And just keep it running. I think we've got all the pitch we're going to need. I'm hoping. At least for now. We'll wait until that apogee starts to tip over 140 and then we'll lean it down a little bit. Yeah, 22 seconds of runtime, 1.3 kilometers per second. We're coming up on 88, so let's go ahead and dip this down a little further. Go for 30-ish, maybe. Yeah, at the bottom end of the prograde. Maybe it'll be caught up to us by the time that engine flames out. Alright, we will cross the 140 kilometer mark. Just waiting for engine flame out. There it is. And now our coast phase. Good, she's holding nice and steady. Perfect. Oh, that is gorgeous. Just like this is going very well, so we'll just have to see what F's up for us. Ampersand, how's it going? Alright, 94 kilometers fairing sep. Katunk. Alright, get ready for... Let's make sure this is on. Yes, it is. And staging in 3, 2, 1. Engine ignition. Oh, you son of a... Yep. Okay. Florian, how's it going? Well... we just had our Russo bee fail on us. Damn it. I know, right? Alright, so let's hit the poink. Alright, we have to hit 410 kilometers downrange. There is a possibility we could pull that off anyway. No, we're at 235. We're getting ready to hit our apex at 183. It'll be... Boosh. Ding. 3. Maybe we will. We're still climbing, and we're at 359, so hey, maybe we can pull this off after all. Ding! Yay! Even with the failure, we still pull out of wins. Fuck. Nice. I'll take it. Let's clear this checkbox stuff. Ding, ding, ding. Downrange LV development difficult. Congratulations on a successful launch. 360 confidence. We'll take it. And we're out of comm range anyway, so this is not going to radio in anything particularly useful, but hey, we made it to 707 kilometers downrange. Let's just go ahead and pull the range safety on this little guy. Bloop. These downrange contracts are pretty easy to do with a V2 alike unmodified. Interesting. Did I start a new save? Yes. God, what, 4 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? Back to the Space Center. So yeah, we're back in the V2 grind, which hopefully won't be a grind. I got one more launch until maybe we can start trying to go for orbital launches, but we have a rocket design ready. We just need some tech to unlock to make it a thing. So let's go accept the contract for it, which is downrange milestone, 4,500 kilometers. Yep, 4,500 kilometers or more downrange, uncrewed craft carrying 50 units of sounding payload. Difficulty trivial. Well, geez, way to downplay my accomplishments, bro. I'll accept that. From Bronze Group used extremely conservative tankage structure 20 years later for Saturn. Let alone... Wow, interesting. It's even the default start tanks are quite a bit better than what V2 flew with. Interesting. I did not know that. All right, so we need to bank some money to do this rollout, 1,295 to be exact. So we'll just kind of let that happen. There's 3 grand. I wonder. Ah, man, like I really want to make a duplicate, but that's gonna be all the money. So I guess we'll roll it out, and then when it gets there, maybe we'll run a duplicate. Bye-bye, money. It was sure nice. Oh god, it's already there. What am I doing? How much do you cost? Duplicate? Sweet. Close, and let's hire some staff while we're at it. Some researchers, because we need those. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, what's our daily? Yeah, still plus 73. Nice. Okay, so. Whew. That'll be done 1955. Oh, yeah, what's our research looking like now? Still 1956, but it's down to March. Alright, oh god, avionics. I did not check avionics. Was there an avionics requirement? Let's take a look. Maintain avionics for the first 50 seconds. Let's take a look. Let's see if Cosmo fucked it up again. It's a good bet. Oh, I'm gonna change the flag. Don't let me forget to change the flag. I finally brought over my flags. Like 3 saves later. I had to go back to the 1.10 install. That's how badly I forgot my flags. There it is. Boom. Okay, so total avionics is 35.319. Total available is 35.3. Son of a... 35.4. Oh, you jumped the length up, you bastard. That's going to invite tooling. We're not having that. And so then we'll just dial this up a little bit, because we do need to min-max this little guy. Save, edits. We're going to have to roll back the other one and spend more money. If you're not underburning your V2, you should have more than a minute. I think that's the RD10 or RD103. All right, roll back, buddy boy. Let's waste all the money again. God. Edit. Today is going quite well. It seems quite counterintuitive to build something like a rocket, a non-reusable one, with, I don't know, residual safety margins, or, you know, like you want to build it right up to the point of failure, right? So, like, having that extra, you know, conservative tankage doesn't seem to be very intuitive, at least to me. Already, yeah. The RDO-103 overkill for everything short of a Norwal orbiter, right? 10 to 20% margins are standard for rocket. Yeah, I mean, crewed vessels, obviously, going to be a bit different. The philosophy should be different, absolutely. But stuff like this, like, I need it to hold its structural integrity together for about 2 minutes. And that's it. After that, I don't, like, if running it beyond that would stress it out too much, then, you know, hey, bummer. Tough cookies. All right, let's warp until we have enough money to roll it out, which is, what was it? Yeah, 1,200. There we go. Start the rollout. And let me hit the button so I don't run past it. The V2 was built using more primitive structural design than cutting-edge airplanes of the era. The logic was to try and ensure it'd survive re-entry at the other end of the trajectory. Ah, yeah, that makes sense, because the warhead didn't separate, right? which would have been, I don't know, a good idea, I guess. That didn't work. It's the crash. It's the Killer Kriegsman. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome back, man. How are things? All right. Here we go. Finally. Uh, I'm doing all right. Hanging in there. Can't complain. Painting like no tomorrow. Good to hear it. Get that money, yo. All right. Yep, we got our sounding payload. We have to maintain stuff and the things for all the things and stuff. All right, capstone mission. Let's take a quick save, just in case. SAS is on. Throttle is set to full, 4,500 kilometers downrange. Von Braun's genius was in marketing and management, not engineering. Interesting. All right, ignition sequence start. Good light. Clamps off. We are going. Not to say he wasn't competent. Fair, but, much more talented in marketing and management and not actual engineerifying stuff. All right, let's start our lean in here. I have people for that. Snob face. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's really start to pitch this in. This is the part where we actually do have to kind of get it right. Like Elon. Probably. How's it going, Armored Fist? Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's tip this into about the 60-degree mark as we're passing through Max Q. True engineer than Musk. Genuinely an enthusiastic pioneer in rocketry. His genius was elsewhere. He had people for that. I mean, you can take a fairly average engineer, and if you get them really excited about something, get them really personally invested in it, like, they'll make shit happen. Alright. Yeah, I need to be much closer to 45 by now than I was. God, I think I really borked this flight profile. I hope not. We want to settle in at about 40 for cutoff, probably. So where are we at? 31 seconds of run remaining. Okay. 60% of Creek collection is repainted for tournament play games. Oh, nice. Good luck to you in your tournaments. That sounds like it's going to be pretty awesome. Alright, 13 seconds. Yeah. Alright. I'm not going to touch anything. I just want it to hold steady at this heading. And whoomp. There we go. Now we coast phase it. Wonder if I can just dial it a little closer to prograde. Probably not. We only have like 2 degrees of deflection on those fins. You can just barely see them wiggling away there. Okay, there's our changeover. Oh yeah, bearings. Alright, time to make some money. And stage step in 3, 2, 1. Looks like a good light on the B. We are spinning and shaking. Okay, now we can kick that off. We don't need to carry that with us. Go, baby, go. A little bit of pronation. That's gonna suck, especially on our next upper stage. But here we go. Other news: you're signing up to give an engineering degree another shot. Oh wow, very brave. Good luck. You got it in you. I know you do, buddy. I'm on year 8 of my 12-year track to obtain a bachelor's degree. So, determined to play in the northern ones because they have the biggest YouTube channel players. Oh, nice. Lost track of time. You're here now. Ow! How's it going, Wookie? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Go engineering! Yay! Alright. Go, baby, go. Flame out. Staging. Guess my R-sounding payload that I regret having to carry along, but probably should have used it as an excuse to stuff a larger motor in here. Alright, and now we wait. We're going to get up to 877 kilometers. All we have to do is see if we can hit that 4,500 downrange. Between transfers, slow years, and the pandemic, it might end up taking you about that long for your bachelor's. Yeah, hey, fair enough. I mean, it takes as long as it takes. I don't know. That's just the way it is, I guess. It takes as long as it's going to take. We're not doing telemetry data, are we? Let's just turn it on, even though I'm pretty sure we have it all. Whoop, 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 whoop. Alright. We're about halfway up. We're a little less than 1,000 kilometers downrange. God, I knew I should have tipped a little lower. There's one. Okay. Yeah, I should have put a lot more vertical speed into this. We may end up reverting to launch and giving this one another shot. I don't know. I haven't tested it with the 50 units of sounding payload, but I think with a good flight profile, we could probably pull this off. Yeah, we're not even at 2, and then now on our way down. 2, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4. Damn it. Nah, totally not going to hit it, but we'll see how far we get, because we're at 3.9 when we hit Atmo. And this stuff's going to start roasting off here pretty soon. Yep, clip, plop, clip. And revert to launch. That's 22 minutes ago. Poof. That's a excellent look at that graphic. Looking forward to living in the town you're moving to. Nice. I mean, it's a good thing to look forward to. I hope it's a cool town. I would assume it is, because you're excited about it. Been going for your bachelor's for 5 years now. 2 more to go. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. It's going to start it now. No one's to sit in a boring stream launching sounding rockets while completely silent. Yeah, there's a way to make sounding rockets exciting, but I don't know what it is. Stop swimming and work janitorial for 2 years, get some savings back. I mean, whatever you got to do. I took, God, I took years off, and then I kept failing out of community college over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and then took like a 5-year break from that and decided, like, okay, this time it's for real. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten further than I have before, but still not done. All right, ignition, good light, clamps. All right, I'm going to try to actually focus and do this correctly. Got the details painting. It'll spam pictures in Discord. Might be a few weeks though. No worries. Look forward to seeing it. Alright, start the lean. Here we go. Essentially, all got paid to go to school. Thanks, Uncle Do. Oh, government department education financing. Interesting. I mean, yeah, if you can get paid to go to school, that's always the best option. Alright. We should be at 60 degrees coming up here very soon. The 4G63 swaps turbopumps on a Mitsubishi LE5B rocket engine. Seriously? That I have a buddy who's running a 4G63 wheel on a 91 Pro GT. I'm going to have to let him know that. He won't know what the LE5B is, but I still think it's super interesting. Alright, we definitely pitched a lot harder than last time, so let's walk this up until we're sure we're going to cross 140, and then we'll try to pitch down a little bit to make sure that our kick stage gets us as much range as possible. Is that spam, 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 eggs, bacon, and spam? that optimal boring / stressful synergy. The really precise, narrow margin, manual controlled flights. Your least favorite part of early game. Fair. It is. It can be less than ideal, and honestly, some days I really miss flying all the way to orbit by hand, and in other ways I really miss just being able to hit the go button on MechJub and then talk to everybody else instead. Alright, we're going to keep it right here for the last 9 seconds. No more input. We should just barely... Yep, there's the tipping over the 140 mark. Thump. Flame out. And now coast phase. You need around 400 horsepower to power up pumps on one of those. Wow. Basically, the Rutherford needs 50 horsepower. Its pumps to figure its scales from there. Ah. The turbo becomes optimal rather than a piston engine is a couple hundred horse, which is why the piston pump rocket engines do actually make sense for very small engines. Oh, interesting. All right, 94 kilometers, fairings deploy. Get ready for staging in 3, 2, 1. Stage, ignition, spin it. Separate those. All right, much better staging sequence that time. Still a little bit of pronation, and I wonder if that is absorbing all of our energy from our solid kick stage, but I guess we will find out, won't we? Okay. Go, baby, go. I wonder, like, the first time we didn't lean enough, and this time we probably leaned too much, but another 20 seconds of run on our Russo B here. Here's hoping. We can do it, right? Alright, as soon as that flames out, we'll kick the next stage and watch our speed. We're at 5.2. Boom. Okay, so we did actually translate some energy down. Alright, we're going to get up to 456 kilometers, which is about half as high as we did last time. So hopefully that means we've put twice as much energy into going laterally. And should therefore blow past the 4,500 kilometer mark with ease. Definitely been enjoying the Russo B. Man, like it seems like it's far more reliable than it has any right to be. I think in this entire space program, I think we've had like 2 failures on it total. Oh man, I don't know if this was the right decision. 2 minutes from apogee at 1.3 kilometers, traveling at 5 kilometers per second. Oh man, yeah, we're doing worse. We're not even at 2,000 kilometers downrange and already heading back down. Oh, wait a minute. Now 3.4. We did a little better than last time, but still didn't quite figure it out. I don't think we're going to get an extra 1,000 kilometers before things start exploding. So one more revert. Every decision is right until things go wrong. Then there's that. Yep. Boink. Whee! Yep. Alright. So, one more revert, and then we accept that someone stole our lunch money. And we need to adjust things on the rocket itself. Right. So, let's lean down a lot less this time. SAS is on, throttle is set to full, ignition. Go. Alright. Last try, I promise. God, I had this built and tested and like ran it like 4 or 5 times in Sims and was able to just nail it. And then I remembered that it needs 50 units of sounding payload. And put that on here today and made no other changes, and here we are. So if we can't just park it at 45 degrees and just let it rumble, then we'll just accept that We lost our lunch money, and it's time to figure out something new. There's some new PvG mode that can handle unguided stages. Oh, really? Oh well, we're gonna want that at some point. I don't know. I guess I'm not quite ready to start flying by MechJeb yet. I'll leave that for the orbital stuff. I still do somewhat enjoy flying, stick and rudder, even when there's no stick or rudder. Alright, we pushed through max Q. Come on, man. Time to really start diving in there. I would appreciate it if you could get that nose leaned into it a bit further than that, and maybe mitigate that roll so that you're not being dumb. That was something you've never gotten good enough to enjoy. It's not about being good. I say, honestly, being a bad pilot is way more fun than being a really good one. Oh, Jesus, I did not lean back nearly enough. We're just going to pitch this down. I said one last chance, and then I completely bork it. We're 41 kilometers. How's it going, Simev? Why stock SAS instead of smart SAS? I've habit. And exactly no other reason. I should probably switch, just hit kill rotation and be done with it, eh? Alright, 5 seconds. I'm taking my hands off the controls, and we're just going to let it sit here. Bump, there we go. Coast phase until 90, and then we'll fire it up again. 9. Alright. Fairings. In stage in 3, 2, 1. Kick it. Russo B. Ullage step. Let's go. Stock ASS is really just much less stable, unfortunately. Yeah, that's fair. Quite true. Man, alright. Is this too dark? Can y'all see anything at all, or should I amp up the ambient light adjustment again? I mean the SRF mode, when you can decrement the pitch with every click. Yeah. It is super useful. I'm just not that smart. Alright, and then 19 more seconds, we can set some science experiments on fire. Dummy. It's funny because it's true. Engine flame out, staging. Bump. Alright, and we're going up to 9. So we pitched less than our first attempt. So I'm very, very curious to see what our downrange is going to look like for this one. Not great, I gotta tell you. Not great. There's one... 2 point something on the way down. Not 2.5 like I would have liked to have seen. But maybe. There's 3... 3.8. Dang it. Yeah, we're gonna have to shift some things. We're gonna see explosions before we even get to 4, aren't we? Boom. There it is. Yep. All right. And back to the Space Center. Biscuits! All right. Well then. So, do we... Well, we can try to optimize. Definitely. I bet you there's some structural bits I can get rid of. So, let me write down our current total delta V. So, we're going to go in here and we're just going to edit this little guy. Ain't Americans supposed to say? Yeah, probably. Cookie instead of biscuit. Oh, poo. Alright, our current delta V is 6848. we'd like to get it a smidge higher than that. Boom, 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 boom. So first thing we're gonna do is probably switch some of this stuff around. You know what? Let's just get rid of the trussing. I know it makes me feel bad too, but there are grams at stake here. Just yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Lock to 90. Straighten you out, please. Nope. There we go. And get you recentered. Bump, bump. We'll just, yeah. It's 235 meters per second. I'm really, really, really considering stacking 4 of these guys in here just to really give it a good kick in the pants. How many can I wedge in there without it being a problem? Lock 90. Start with 4. That'd give us 600 meters per second. God, this is a horrible idea. These are so incredibly inefficient. But yeah, we can get all 4 of them in there without too much problem. And yep, we'll just stack them out like that. Let's drop their thrust limiter down, give us a little bit more runtime. I'm going to space that out a little bit. 11.6 seconds. That's sure, that'll be fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. All right, now then, you guys, katink. You can. I just visually, I want to get that thing out of the way. I refuse to give up on this trussing because it is what it is. But let's make sure this is kicking as hard as it can. Okay, good. And let's bring this mount up so that it looks somewhat believable. We can also save some mass on fairings. All right, and I guess you are the separator for this stuff here. Let's scooch you down. Now we're really not getting enough spin when we stage because we're getting a bunch of pronation. So I wonder if maybe we take 2 of these and tip them to 45 and then lock the other 2 straight on so that we get enough ullage to light our engine. We'll just split the difference. I don't know. Also, we have biscuits. They're just totally different food stuff. Yes, they are. Biscuits are biscuits. That's just the way of things. Biscuits and gravy. All right. Lock those 2 in. Looks good. Once you are maxed out, perfect. And then we'll do 2 more. Like so. Give you a 45-degree cant. Tink, there we go. I don't know why you aren't doing 2 B stages. Tonnage, I guess. Spin the rocket, stage 1. Right round, right round. Oh, spin the rocket at stage 1. Yeah, because we have the thrust vanes here. That just, God, I just don't, it makes me so nervous to do it. But, I'll say, yeah, we're getting 87 meters per second on that stage. Man, should we just do twin B? I think, honestly, maybe we should. But I think we're going to be over ton. So that means we don't need you anymore. We just grab you and go patunk like so. It works. 20 to 25 second burn on final stage would be so much better. Like this stage, the upper B. Let me suss out my staginings. Just plop you down here for the sake of getting things dialed in. Alright. I mean, if you go 2B stages, gotcha. So, upper stage should probably just be a 20-second kick in the whumpus. I hate trying to spin up the last second with thrust vanes. I know, I hate doing it too. Like, and I'm just really, really bad at it. I prefer to let ullage motors handle that for me. Oh, I would really like to grab that. Should have right-clicked so that I know what I'm clicking, but yep, okay, got it. Cool. And so let's drop this down by a bunch. Give it about a 20, maybe we'll do 30 seconds, or, yeah, that's 27 seconds. We can do that. Oh man, I should have muted my mic for that. I'm so sorry. Alright, so let's adjust our trussing to match. What's your outer diameter now? 800, so these should be about 820-ish. You know what, we'll go 800 and we'll just... Bunk, bunk. Yep, nope, no. We'll go 850 on you guys. That looks a bit much. Maybe 825. 830 looks about right. I like eyeballing it. Those solids up there. Counterproductive now. Like the 4 that are in here. You're probably right. I got a little work to do, and then we'll get to addressing that. Oh, no, 820 is not big enough. I can't go bigger than 830 because that's the outer diameter. Can we get it to 829? No, not big enough. Yeah, the 4. Okay, yeah, we'll pull those, I guess. Fine. Let's take you out to 835 because I like things that are divisible by 5 and 5 or yeah, okay. And let's we need you guys about, man, 820 should work. Well, they're 10 millimeters thick, so if it's 820, the outer diameter will be at 825, and that should give us plenty of lip, right? Fine, 821. 820. You know what? No, I can't deal with that. It looks... if only there was a way I could just type these numbers in instead of having to deal with it like this. There, that's almost acceptable. We'll widen this out just a little bit more. We'll take it out to 840. Does that look okay? Yeah, fine. Alright. There we go. Now inner for you is going to be 800 and outer is going to be 840. There we go. Oh, how's it going, Veos? You know, you'd actually like to see you play Alien Isolation. You think you'd be great at it. Really? I may have to give that a try sometime. Weren't you? Oh, man. Everything's all messed up. God, the thrust plate got wiggled and I didn't hit the buttons. I will have to look into Alien Isolation. I'll say I played Alien vs. Predator way back in the day, and it kind of like, I don't know, they ruined it, right? They absolutely ruined it. Alright, now we put the bottom plate back up. It is clipping into the tank. I do not like that SIM I am. It should be that is the lowest we can go. God, how did I need to end up extending these? Go to 520 something. Come on. Of course. Mouse rolls right past it. 521. Fine. Be that way. And then we'll grab yellow and go boop. So why do you think I'd be good at alien isolation? And keep in mind, I have no idea how the game is played. Alright, real quick, while we're sitting here, let's grab this whole stage, slide it out of the way. Let's get these 4 useless SRBs out of the way. Move yellow to the side. Scoochums. And Scoochums. God, do I want to hot fire this one, or do I want to put ullage motors on it? That's a question. Guess what? We're going to try to hot stage it. It's a horror game. Oh no. You just want to hear me shriek like a little baby. I see what's going on here. Make it hot and spicy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, let's bolt this back on. Maybe that's why we're getting some pronation out of this, is because we're clipping into the avionics unit with our doohickeys and stuff. And that should be the mount plate. I don't want to move the mount plate. I do want to move the mount plate. I want to move it up. Let's just slide this whole assembly down a little bit, like so, and then we'll slide you off of the ullage motors, like so. Then we can tuck y'all back in like so. There should be a truss here if I wanted to be super legit about it. Alright, now our Delta V is 7371, up from 6848. What is our current tonnage? 35,309. I think we're set for that. Yeah, 35.4. So I think we're actually we can't have less mass than we started with. What is wrong here? Oh, staging. Let's. All right. Yeah. So much is wrong here. All right. So fairing sep. You should be down here with ullage sep. We'll pop the fairings back in. All right. So main engine, clamps, stage, ullage, lower engine ignition. Jettison the ullage plate, and then we want to hot stage this engine, and then disengage that, and then disengage that. Let's put the fairings on and recalculate our everything. It takes us down to 7324, not a big deal. Let's put these in the appropriate stage. 7427, still looking pretty good. Alright, we hit save changes here, and let's give this a simulation, I guess. Oh, we're up to 35.5 now with the fairings. Dang it! I really don't want to have to retool the avionics, but it looks like that's where we might have to go. 5 point... Oop. I want to be at 35.6. 99.9, sweet. Alright, yep, 7426. Save it again, and let's simulate this, and let's see if we can knock this contract out. I was really hoping we could get to do orbital stuff today, but this is really, really starting to bite me in the biscuits. Am I using existing tankage diameters? That would have been a good thing to check. I mean, the B stage has been around for a while. That's definitely, like, the first one. The first B stage is definitely tooled. We've been using a variation of that upper stage since the RDO 101. That one we just made for the quick burn upper not so much. I doubt that is tooled. We'll have to see if it is. Kill rotation. Let's lean in. Alright, we want to be at 60 by max Q-ish, and then 40 for our final. Speaking of biscuits, just realized how expensive Greenies treats are. Oh man, yeah. Favorite brand, Rachel Ray Nutrish Smoochies, Dental Chews. Discontinued, had to find an alternative. The Greenies brand's twice the price. Jesus! Wow! Alright, we'll be on max Q here pretty soon. As we push on through the sound barrier. Ba-boom! There it is. Like $40. Jeez. Yeah. I'll say my dog will not be having any of those. 53 seconds of runtime remaining. I'd like to get this down to 40 degrees before engine flame out, and hopefully be able to take my hands off the controls at least 10 seconds beforehand. That would be great. Okay. There we go. 40 degrees. Hold steady. $22 seconds to run. We should be pushing past the 140 mark before that engine flames out. I don't know. That was with the previous build. So, yeah, there it is. Looking good, looking good. Hands off the controls for right now. And coming up on engine flame out. Thump, there it is. Alright, now we coast. Yeah, those are massively expensive dog chews. My pupper's lucky to get the milk bones. It's like $12 for 400. Alright, 96 kilometers, fairing SEP. Alright, here we go on staging. In 3, 2, why are you pitching? Why are you pitching? Don't you pitch. Alright, let's just go. Jettison the ullage ring. Yeah, still a little pronation in our spin. Alright, spool up time on Russo B is less than a second, so we really gotta kind of time this closely. Just barely inside the large weight size range. Next smaller pack is 36 packs at 24. She's 5 pounds over the weight for those. Interesting. 25 to 50 versus 50 to 100. Man, bummer. 55 pounds. This is right on the margin, dogs. Nearly expensive as a new pack at 10 Games Workshop Infantry. Wow. Okay, time to start paying attention to numbers. 15 seconds of runtime remaining. We're going to hit that just as it crosses 1 and hope for the best. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire it. Stage it. Yes! Nice! Burn, baby, burn! That's a lot of plastic. The infantry, not the dog shoes. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, we are blowing past our previous speed right about meow. Katunk. We're going to get up to 792 kilometers altitude. Alright, let's time warp and hope for the best. It's actually going good. Your day? Certainly not this launch. I mean, maybe. No, this is better than our last time. GG, how's it going, Armored Fist? Alright. Let's keep an eye on that downrange distance. Still climbing and starting to go down right at about 3. That puts us on an excellent trajectory. to just, there's 4.4. Yep, here it is. We are still way up there. 4.5. Boom. Nice. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yay! Alright, revert to VAB. Let's... I don't think we're going to buy the tooling. We're just going to let it take a while to build. Yeah. Original 39%, edited 0%. F you. It'll take 44 days to build. That's not that bad, and cost $2,000. Also not that bad. We already spent it. So save. And 600 is about 540 UK money. So 430 infantry. Jeez. All right, Wookie, you got a decision to make. Do you want 430 infantry, or do you want your dog to have clean teeth? That's one hell of a decision. All right, save edits. Vessel did not pass editor checks. You motherfucker. So, Osaka Big Boy DR 4500B. Save. Now we have to hit cancel edits. We have to go into the VAB. Well, we're probably gonna have to cancel that construction, I think. No, wait, it should still build because it'll still fit the mold, right? It should still work, but we have to go in and do this manually. You might have to get dentures. And like people-shaped ones because it's funny. Dogs, you got no choice. Your hands were bound. There's nothing you could have done. Alright. Yeah, renovation will take 3 days. Renovate. Engineers have been unassigned. Remember to reassign them. Yeah. Good enough. Leave. Alright, so hopefully, barring any Veos-related failures, we can warp to complete on this guy. Ding! Alright, and then we can go over to said... Oh, that's Orbiter 1, which we can't start building on yet, and now we can hit Edit. Load up our newbie, our new feller. Get it into the build queue and reassign the engineers. Give me free cash. I've got something that will take years to do. Alright, open. Osaka. Big Boy B. Load. Oh, hey, and now our edited is only at 26.2%. That's very interesting. Alright, and save edits. Okay, and staffing engineers. We're at LC, yeah. Ding. Oh, we got 2 engineers just hanging out now? I guess y'all don't really need to do much anyway, so just sit there and don't get paid. How are we doing on money? We're alright. We can hire another researcher because it's going to be like 40 some odd days. Boom. We can hire a couple more researchers, can't we? Did I just fire one? No. Researchers, hire. There we go. Excellent. Normal again, because otherwise you'd be talking about how terrible the world is. Yeah, the world is pretty shit, but I'm glad you're feeling more normal. I think we're good. You thrown salt over both shoulders and spun around 3 times. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. All right. We should be fine, everyone. We should be just fine. All right, and now we just time warp until we got enough money to hit duplicate on that thing, which is like $2,000. There it is. Let's keep them busy. Duplicate. Close, and now we warp to complete here. That should be our rollout money. Yep, and then roll it out. Warp to complete. Ding. Launch. Recover flight and proceed. All right. Here we go. For reals this time. This should be a cakewalk. Of course, now, like, 3 out of 4 engines will fail. Alright. Throttle is set to full. Kill rotation is armed. Let's bring up our contract parameters. Make sure everything's going to be fine. Okay, good. Ignition in 3, 2, 1. Green across the board. Flame on. We are going. Alright. Come on, Capstone Project. I really want to take a project that pays more so I can hire a bunch of people and start building ridiculous dumb shit for doing dumb things. Start your turn in, please. Key it down. Key it down. Whoa there, buddy. Alright. Nice and easy. You can do it above the clouds. Wow, that was cool. I really should spend the $5 and get the good volumetric clouds and weather and stuff. It would be well worth it. Probably. Dumb money is not the answer to everything. Found out the hard way. Dumb money is not the answer to everything. A lot of things, just not everything. Alright, let's build up some altitude while we can. Alright, let's get back in prograde and let's just let it walk down to 40 degrees. Do not forget your hot staging, Crash. Do not forget your hot staging. 40 seconds a run. Stay in prograde. 67 kilometers apogee currently. Let's lock in at 40. If you could stay put right there, right at the rest way out. 30 more seconds a run. Yes, you should. It's literally just a Happy Meal away. Sorry, kiddo, no Happy Meal for you today. Papa had to buy some clouds. Not clout. Clouds. Not even real clouds. Digital clouds. 5 seconds. I'm a little above where I'd like to be, but we're just going to have to eat that mistake now. Boop. There's engine flameout. Coast phase. Worth it. Papa! Fairings up. Alright. We are go for everything else. Throttle is still set to full. Ignition in 3. Well, let's let it pitch back into that prograde a little bit. That would be nice. Ignition in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Boom. Stage the ullage ring. Sweet. Alright, we're going. Yeah, still that little bit of pronation. Not spinning it hard enough. Alright, so now we just gotta wait until we're about a second off, and then we can light the upper and go for broke. Hope to all that is high and holy we actually get a good light sep and burn. I'd really like to be done with this program so we can move on to other things. 23 seconds of runtime remaining. Ten seconds. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Boom. Yes! Solid light, solid staging. Hootalolly. Go, baby, go. running like a scalded dog. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Engine flame out. Stage it. Alright, we're going to go up to 945 kilometers altitude. Alright, go you little toilet paper roll. I should have painted, but did not for reasons. Alright, 900 downrange. 1,000. Let's up this time warp. Let's get to our apex. 2.7-ish. That puts us pretty well on track. I really hope. I don't want to have to do this launch again. I've been here for an hour. Longer than an hour. Trying to do just this one dumb thing. 3.4. Oh yeah. In there like swimwear. 4. 4.5. Give me my money. Booyah. Charmin and Northern TP because it matters. Charmin. Yay! Why did that matter? Alright, we, contract complete. Let's range safety this and go collect our accolades. Alright, yes! One very successful launch, finally, after many iterations of stupidity. Free money! Money, please! Alright. Early rocket development. Ka-ching. Yeah. We'll, turn that in. Yep. Alright, and now we'll take early satellites, light. Which, I guess we'll take on... what year is it? 1955 on a 4-year plan that puts us at 1959. We have to figure all of these out. I'm wondering if doing it at normal. No, I really want the money. 115, 140, 194, 188. I think we can do it on fast. Fast will cost us 350. Yeah, we got it in spades. So, accept program. Where do those graphs come from? These graphs are your funding. So basically, year 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so this is a map of how you'll get your money across the year. Like, we'll start here, and the money will go up and up and up every month. Is it baked in the contract or semi-procedural? Good question. I do not know. So yeah, like the plot stays the same. It's just the x-axis is different. We're gonna take it on fast. Accept program. Ka-ching. You want to activate this program. It cannot be canceled. Must be completed to a free slot. Yes. Thank you very much. All right, and out we go. Yay! We got our OSOC thing. We can take we can put some science equipment on it and try to get some good, I don't know, science, because we have none science. We don't really need to unlock any science because we've got our launch facility built. We cannot build the whatchamahoozits, the rocket, until we're done with the research. So for the time being, we're going to hire one more, and we're going to warp to complete on this. I was hoping we could hire 2 more at the end of that, but no. We're going to spend some time hiring some researchers, because we need to, so that we can get our stuff a lot faster. Ding, ding. Because currently, we will not have the engine unlocked until 1956. It was in 1958, which I guess is much better, but I'd rather not spend like a year and some coin waiting on this stuff. So is there any contract our OSOC can do? Downrange milestone 6,000 kilometers. Carrying basically the exact same thing, but you have to go a lot further. I don't know if we can actually hit that or not. And I know none of this X-plane stuff we can do. So maybe we just load up some science on our rocket and try to get some science points. So let's go back here to integration. Let's go to edit. And yeah, we'll maybe we'll launch it straight up. See if we can get a blip of high sun. Well, I don't think we can get it to high space. High space is way the fuck out there. We'll run a sim. We'll see what we can pull off with this. But we are certainly going to need a better transmitter. Boom, boom, and alright, so science goodies would be here in the science goodies thing. And yes, no heat shields, there's just no chance of this thing coming back, so we'll just plop one of these on here. We could probably do these internally, but I have chosen not to. Bloop. Bloop. There, that looks great. Just spectacular. Make sure you're turned on. Let's put the other two internally just because why not? Close. Alright, configure experiments. None, none. Barometer, good. Thermometer, good. That's all we can really do. Mass spec we already got. Yep, that's all we can load up here. So let's just make sure all three of these are turned on. Fantastic. It's a light bulb. Oh, dang it, you're right. It is a light bulb. Yeah, let's kick up the transmit power to... Let's give him a 25 dB gain. That'll do. You know what? We're going to put a useless, stupid kick motor on it, because I enjoy these sorts of things. Why the hell not? Boom, boom. We are shedding a lot of mass by ditching the 50 units of sounding payload, so I'm hoping that we can get a bunch more altitude out of it. And, I don't know, live mass. Oh, jeez, really? Fine. Scoot you out of the way. Scoot you out of the way. Scoot you back into position. Scoot you back into position. Reestablish everything else. Oh, really, bro? I love that that's a thing. Excellent. Now then, we just tuck you in like so. Make sure you're not hitting the lower engine bell. Alright. Let's see how high this thing will go. Staging okay? Absolutely not. Never was, never will be. So boom, 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 boom. Yeah, okay, good. Antennae, it's got an internal one. I just upped the gain on the internal transmitter. So hopefully it'll work. Simulate, let's see what happens. We're basically just flying this because we can. It's here, it's mostly built. We're going to shut down the launch facility just as soon as we can anyway. So why not try to get a little bit of science out of it while we still can? I'm going to see how high up it'll go if we just go straight up. And if we can get some high space science out of it, that'd be neat. If not, meh. Throttle. Ignition. Clamps. Go, baby, go. Ah, what a refreshing launch where I don't have to actually do much for at least 2 more minutes. Let's physics warp. What a stupid sounding rocket. Anyway, how's it going, LaRoche? I hope I'm not butchering that pronunciation. My apologies if I am. La Roche? I'll stop now, I'm sorry. Embarrassing myself further. We have a coast phase at the end of this one. We might not even need it. We might be high enough to where we can just rapid fire this thing through. Might be able to reach the 6th. Now, we were able to pull off the 4,000, the 4,500 pretty easily. I don't want to say pretty easily, but I should have let it ride the rest of the way down. Maybe then. Yeah, I should have tested for it, huh? Thump. Fairings. Stage. Ignition. Stage. Alright. Yep. That still should have put more spin on the spinningness. You're running and hopefully transmitting. We're just going to keep an eye on our bars here and see at what point we lose comms. But yeah, I need to be paying attention to this, so I'll come bring it out of physics warp just to make sure I don't screw it up, because we're going to hot stage this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. .3 mil. Yeah, certainly not high space worthy yet, but yeah. Time in space is a good thing to have, especially when you have an experiment that's going to take an hour and 27 minutes to run. .797, and we will reach that peak in 15 minutes. Wow, so what does that give us? Barely a half hour, maybe 40 minutes in space. Let's keep an eye on it and see what we pull off here. Crossing radiation belt, we still have comms. Fantastic. Oh yeah, we'll have comms all the way up. We can actually drop the gain on that antenna by quite a bit. How do you force this thing to transmit? There's a way to do that, right? By current vessel, mass spec. It's not in this window, is it? Womp womp. Badoom. Badoom. Data? No. Data. Okay. I guess it is transmitting. It's just taking for forking ever. That's fine. You ran quite a bit. Nice. You're gonna explode rather violently. Oh, now we're transmitting science at Earth flying. Maybe, I don't know. But we can definitely gain down that antenna if we do this straight up thing. And poop. Plop. There we go. Now revert to VAB. Oh no, I think we'll just fly this. I know we can knock out the 6,000 kilometer downrange with our next big rocket, because that's the one we're going to do orbital stuff with. We just got to... Alright, take 52 days to do it. Let's just hit save edits. We'll let this thing do its thing and hopefully profit some science out of it. That'd be kind of cool, right? I forgot to reduce the gain on the transmitter. Oh well. We're here now. 423.55. It's so about a month. That's cool. Stop warp. Staff. Researchers. Can I hire 10? Yep. 10, 20. We'll do one more set. No, we'll do 2 more sets. There we go. And we still have enough. It'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we're still making over 200 bucks a day. Warp to complete. Ding, and we'll start the rollout. Sweet. How are we looking on our research? When is this going to be done? Ah, December 55. Yes, that's this year. That means we can... Oh, God, I have so much tooling to purchase. Oh, that was a mistake. All right, I guess we'll hold off on... Well, how many researchers are we at currently? 169. We'll hire one more. And then let it ride. Because we're good... I should hire a lot more. I should get it to 200 at least. That's dumb. Let's do this rollout. Let's hire a bunch more researchers. Can't even hire 10 more. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. 175. I'd like to get it to 200, and then we'll start saving money for tooling. All right, and yeah, let's try to profit some science. Let's do the exact same thing we just did again. Yay! So exciting. I know. But at least it leaves my fingers free to do other things. Okay. SAS is armed. Throttle is set to full. Ignition. Solid. Clamps off. Go, baby, go. Physics warp. You know what? I'm going to give it just a little bit of lean to work with the Earth's rotation. Maybe we can just profit some speed out of this and actually stay up a little longer than normal. There we go. That looks like it's enough, right? It's fine. This is totally fine. Veos has said so. The Veos has spoken. Looks like we'll be flying into daybreak. That'll be pretty. I mean, I hope. Alright, 20 seconds of runtime remaining. I have spoken. This is the way. Nice. Gorgeous sunrise. Flame out. Fairings. Fairings are clear. Staging. Staging. Ka-tunk, ka-tunk. Woohoo! Go, baby, go. You better be radioing that shit in. Yeah, I feel like we're pronating a lot worse than we were on our sim flight. Wonder if we had a one of our ullage motors lose efficiency or not burn completely. Ding dang dong residuals. Alright. Silver wedding cake. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Stage it. Yes. Got it. And that seems to have exacerbated our wobble somewhat. Yeah, 2.77. Fairly predictable. And yeah, another 15 minutes, so... Hey, thank you for the raid, Music Geekery. Welcome, raiders. How is everyone? Welcome to my completely useless light bulb test flight. Woo! I'm hoping we'll get to do orbital stuff today. I got about 90 minutes left to try to figure that out, so there's that. Well, passing through a radiation belt, that should be worth money. Of course, it's not going to be, but wow. Okay. Oh, this made this entirely worth it. Hey, temp scan transmitted 4.4 science. Nice. Hello there, Music Geekery. Welcome, welcome. Man. It's infuriating how beautiful this game gets sometimes. How's that doing? And how are these two? All of those are basically maxed out, so we're waiting on mass spec, which we will not have enough time to run, but hopefully we'll get a incomplete transmission before this thing slaps itself into the atmosphere and explodes. I doubt it, though. Patunk, yeah, down to 54 minutes. It'll get a little bit... Oh, wait, we're not atmospheric yet. Patunk was just trying to see which one of these is going to switch back on for flying high. Ah, temp scan. Temp scan flying high has not finished transmit, and you have an hour of flying high to be dealt with also. As soon as we have a cockpit on our X-plane that can handle that, we're gonna. Patunk. Pump. There we go. Brilliant. Alright, and back to the Space Center. Yay! Okay. So I think that's a pretty good way to retire that LV. So now we just gotta wait for our research to be done, and then we can build orbital stuff whilst we hire lots of researchers to speed up the rate of research. Ding, there's one more researcher we can hire. Boink. So satellite era material science will be done June 13th, 1955, and it's currently April, so I guess we're just going to go ahead and warp to complete on that. Yeah, we got a lot of tooling to buy, so I don't know how much of this I want to spend on. And it's not only tooling, but we've got a lot of things to unlock. So 12-14-55. And if we consider it's probably going to take all of 1956, or yeah, all of 1956-ish to build the rocket, after tooling and everything, maybe we should go purchase some tooling while we have money. Try to get that part figured out. I have no idea how much tooling's going to cost. I can only assume it's going to be outrageously expensive, but I tried to use cheap stuff, conventional tank structure instead of isogrid, which, if you get to the stringer tanks, the difference is not that big, actually. Let's go to open, BP4W. I don't want motorless. Oh, no, you idiot. Tell me you did that. Nope, here it is, BP4W. Load. It's missing the RDO 108, or the RD 108. Yeah. I'm guessing it's about 350. Fair enough. Yep. Alright, finish load, please. Finish load, please. But boom, yeah, it's going to cost 10 grand to build one of these little bastards. And I guess before we tool anything, maybe we do upgrade the avionics. I mean, we're already at 10,800 meters per second, but I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, payloadless. And that's a fuel tank, isn't it? Yeah, where... Oh, this is the avionics unit. So maybe, just to really shoot ourselves in the face, we switch this to advanced prototypes, we hit unlock, we hit close, and now it's at like 72 some odd percent, so we really just want to drop the length. Dink. And then up the inner until we're maxed out. Ah, of course not. Why would you hit the button, dummy? Inner 7, let's take it up to like 690, whatever. Drop it by a millimeter. That's 99.2. I really want to get that as close to 99.9 as feasibly possible. There, 99.8. Cool. But it's not going to mass 3.25 ton anymore, is it? Optimizations are stupid. What's our total ton? 55.9. Let's do the same over here. Advanced, or prototypes, yeah. 74.9. Drop it down to 5. Takes you up to 90, and then open up the inner. Boink. 96. Wow, 6% jump, which means, oh, yep, there we go. Nice. Alright, that takes us up to 1185 meters per second with no tonnage. 55.678. Let's make sure you're within spec. Yep, you're spec'd for 60 tons. Love it. And that should be just about all we need. I'm not going to do a bunch of tank type changes or anything like that, because this is really just super basic bitch shit. That's boom, boom, boom. No. We need to sep you and then fire you. Those can come online also to continue the ullage burn, and then ignition, fairing should probably be in their own thing. I don't know if they need to go before or after stage sep. Yeah, we'll put it here with the ullage ring sep, and then stage, 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 stage. Cool. Alright. There's that. Let's check in on tooling. How much is tooling going to cost us? Tooling will cost only 48,000, and we can spend it using subsidy. Yeah, I have a feeling we're gonna... Evening, Carnassa! Good to see you. Excellent episode today. Thank you so much for blessing us with that. Purchase all tooling. Ouch. Okay. That hurt. That hurt a lot. It's probably going to greatly affect our bottom line. And how much do we need to unlock the RD108, not the O108? Don't be silly. Not going to tell me, are you? Yeah. If I could click on it, then I could tell you. Come on. Give me that engine there, bruh. Thanks. No, thank you. Nope. Clamp has... fine. There it is. Engine. 120 grand to unlock the basic bitch of basic bitch engines. Alright, let's just hit save on our BP4W. There we go. Leaf. How goes your day, Carnassa? How was your weekend, buddy? Alright, and then, golly, I guess we're gonna, what's our current rate? 400 a day? So yeah, we're gonna hire a bunch more researchers and try to get that tech node bumped up as much as we can. I can hire 67 researchers. It's a very specific number. Oh, it's because that's how much money we have. Hey. Booyah! And now it'll open in October. I spent working 21 hours over the past 2 days. Oh, dude, ouch. Man, that sucks. I forgot about the engine. I have to pay money to unlock. Well, we're up to 50. Hey, there it is. All right, now we can start actually building stuff. We got to unlock the engine. We got to hire a bucket ton of engineers, and we got to take a contract to go to orbit and make sure we meet the specifications for said contract. Here's hoping, right? Maybe. I should spend some money and upgrade the whatever it is, so I can take a third program. But oh wait, I don't think I can until I finish this one. All right, ding. Nope. Switch to LC. Orbiter 1. There we go. Hit save and add to build list. Mass minimum exceeded. Currently at 55.89 tons. Minimum. Fuck you. I optimized my rocket out of spec for the launch facility. You dummy. Ay, ay, ay. Can I just add just like a millimeter to this thing? Mount scale. Come on. 56 tons. I know we got the runtime. What's our liftoff TWR 1.3? Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We can do this. I just don't want to have to retool the friggin' tank. There we go. Nice. Let's make sure we don't have to retool that damn thing. Yes! We did not change it enough to need tooling. Hooray! Add to build list. Unlock 4 parts for 76,000. And integrate vessels spending 43,066 of our current credit. Sure. Boom. Insufficient funds to unlock parts. Fuck you. Damn it. Alright, well, fine. We'll just leave and come back when we have more money. Hey, I know that guy. I think he owes me money. Oh. Who does Carnassa not owe money to at this point? Alright. What did we need? Like 47,000? I don't know. Let's go unlock the 108 in here. Oh, we got all these researchers and they're just not doing a dang ding-dang thing. 211, 108. Cost after credit, 0. Send it. Oh! Ow! Okay. You didn't owe me any money. I guess you're just not doing it right, Wook. Now we have negative 29,000 funds. Hooray! Oh yeah, research. We need to pick out our next couple of nodes. I think, we only have 9.4 science. So that's a problem. But solar-powered satellite is definitely one of them. We can't do that yet either. I have all these researchers on staff. They should probably have something to do. There. We'll save the other 5 until we get some other thing. CC out here raising the debt ceiling. We're just gonna, print more space money. I guess. Gain loss 27,000. That puts us almost at 0. Doesn't give our researchers much to do though. Yay! You know what we can do is dismantle this launch pad. That will save us some money. Also put the engineers on the whatchamahoozits. LC Orbiter 1's max of 255. We'll just go ahead and throw all 159 at it for right now. Oh, we do not have much time until we have to build things. Wish I had some stuff I could sell to dig out of this money hole. We got to get up to like what, 10,000? February 56. Great. All right, off to watch a series. Right on, Mr. Mark. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out. Greatly appreciated. All right, I want to know, what is the actual cost of this orbital vessel? Love y'all's faces. Aw, so nice, Mr. Mark. Thank you. Have a good evening. We'll see you next week. It's awesome. You get to come and hang out and actually spend time here now. That's pretty dang cool. $2,718. We have 2,743. Add to build list. Unlock 3 parts for 0 and integrate vessel, spending 3 credits. Boom. Do it. Vessel cannot be built. Unlock. Unlock. Yay! Yay! Alright, now we can fire all our researchers for a while and hire a bunch of engineers instead. Should have done that a while ago, because, I don't know, reasons. I don't know, should we do an X-Planes flight while we're waiting for this thing to build? It'll be ready May 8th, 1956. Not bad, not bad. Let's check the parameters of The first artificial satellite contract. Periapsis above 150. No other design requirements. Sweet. I think we can do that, and we'll get 50 free applicants. That's pretty cool. All right, so I want to bolt some science to it, just to see if we can. An eccentric orbit of the Earth with cosmic ray science experiments. Apoapsis above 1.5 mil. Periapsis between 2 and 9. Okay. Transmit a day's worth, 1% of cosmic ray science. We don't have to have any payload or any of this other stuff on it. Okay. Sweet. This one is optional, but does give us a healthy bump. But I guess, I don't know. The distance, blah, blah, blah. I just wonder if we can take that one after we do first artificial satellite. Or maybe at the same time. Still feel kind of useless because you've never gotten into any RP series. No clue what's going on. Yeah, you know, as long as you're having fun. That's what matters. All right, we'll definitely take this one first. I don't think there's any X-Planes contracts we can do right now. Well, maybe mid-supersonic. 500 and 525 level flight in the crude jet aircraft. I think that's actually within spec for our current... No. That thing's not rated for... I think it gets like Mach 1.9. We'll have to check, but I think it's due for an engine upgrade, and we actually have some engine upgrades, but do we want to spend the money? That's a good question. Can we take polar satellite too? Oh man, can I do both polar and first satellite in one launch? Between 80 and 85. There's no other requirements other than you be in orbit. Okay. Let's see what we can do with these things. Probably. All right, staff, we're going to go fire a bunch of researchers. Fire 200 of them for right now. Build back up our nest egg. Hire a bunch of engineers. Yeah, like that. Staff, engineers. How many can I hire? 17? Sure. Boom. Put them all to work. We can go up to 255 on this, and imagine we surely will. Like to get at least, you know, let's just ride this out and get a bunch more. I don't know, what's rollout cost going to be, I wonder. All right, staff, engineers, F your efficiency. We can hire 78 more. Is that going to be good enough? Let's 10, 20, 30, and 10, 20, 30, 40. Ding, 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 ding. 46. We can do 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh. Dang it, ran out of money. One engineer shy every time. It's always how it goes. All right. Stop warp. Warp to complete on our BP4W. Let's build our nest egg back up. Ding! What's rollout cost? $2,000. Let's hit duplicate first and then start rolling this out. Whew, okay. Can we upgrade you yet? Nope. It'll be fine. We're going to try to do our first orbit here, 23 April 1956. Let's wait until daybreak. I want to be able to see this, and I want everyone else to be able to see our magnificent failure. We're going to try to do our first orbital launch into a polar orbit, because I'm just that dumb. Launch. All right, first orbit, let's do this. Come on. Please. Oh, it's a brand new, untested engine. So I predict RDO 108 failure. Not on the pad, but after 30 seconds of flight. Mech, ascent guidance, please. Thank you. You can go away. All right, and we are primer vector guidance. Yep. Okay. 200 by 200 seems good. Orbital inclination. Let's put you at 89. Booster pitch rate. Let's up you to 0.65. Make sure our staging is... Do we have a stop at stage? No, we do not. It's good. Boom, boom. Staging, staging. Boom, fairings. I don't know if fairings are even going to be in the right place, but I guess we'll find out. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Here we go. Autopilot engaged. In 3, 2, 1. Ignition. It actually lit. Clamps off. We are going. Poot and scoot, sweetums. Go, you beautiful bastard. Oh! Did I? Yeah, I'll say I did take the contract. I did, in fact, take the contract, didn't I? We can clear these out. LC efficiency increases. Yay! Contract. First artificial satellite. Minimum 150. First polar. Yep, just has the degree inclination stuff, but that's it. Whew, okay, okay. Sorry, very, very nervous. And weird not flying it manually. If we weren't going polar, I would probably try to do this one by hand, just because it's completely chock full of margin. And we got plenty of data on that XLR-11 from all of our X-plane flights, so I'm hoping that will be a delightfully reliable engine at this point. As long as we are high enough not to have a dynamic pressure penalty, but that's the glory of using the RD-108. It is a delightfully long-running engine. Okay. Ignition chance penalty for Q is 0. Sweet. Your mirror just cracked. Uh-oh. What? Why? No, no, please. Alright, sweetums. So far, so good. The questionable engine has performed flawlessly. Coming up, 25 seconds of run until XLR-11 ignition. And RCS to arm, because XLR-11 has no gimbal. More seconds. You can do it! Oh, I forgot to put science stuff on this one. Dummy. Okay, get it back, bro. There we go. Now avionics are unlocked. Wow, that was extra stupid. How much fuel do we have in here, and how much do I need to maintain? I wonder if I can just hold H for the majority of this time and actually not burn through our reserves of helium. Go, baby, go! Alright, according to this, we're still going to have a pretty safe-ass margin on stuff. I really hope it works out that way. Sorry, I'm just very... I think this is one of the very few times where I've actually had a decent shot at beating some historical milestone. Stuff that I'm not very good at, to be honest. I don't... And to see it kind of come together... Quite exciting, I must say. Alright, 30 more seconds of burn on the XLR-11, and then we're into a Russo B territory. Come on, sweet peas, you can do it. Get there, get there, get there. Oh yeah, it looks like I should probably just set those RCS to fire with throttle. Nice. The B has been lit. Whoa! How? Okay, that's interesting. Whoa! Oh no! Just had a performance loss on our engine. Yeah, we're down to half thrust. Specific impulse seems okay, but thrust is waning, and I really wonder if that thing's gonna fail. I wonder if it's gonna fail before we hit orbit. Come on, sweet peas. Don't burn out on me now. Is the nozzle on that oval shaped? No? I think we're just pronating off our vector a little bit, so maybe, I don't know, is it oval shaped? Or is it just looking like that ring is attached to it? No, it looks deformed and oval shaped. It definitely looks like it's wonky oval. It's by Kevin MacLeod. Is the music? No, the music is the game music. Oh, camera change! Our periapsis is above 150. I guess MechJev's just gonna let the engine burn through. Oh, it can adjust. It wants the periapsis to be at 200, but there's engine failure. Disengage autopilot. You can go away and stage it. Because why the hell not? Let's get into a really, really, really eccentric orbit. Whoa! Okay. What the F, dude? It will be fine! Because it's all free to use, royalty free, indeed. Man. Okay, hold on. I just want to... Yeah. Solid fuel has failed with performance loss of its failures given us. Solid fuel has failed with explosion. The failure has given us valuable data. Yeah, the 1250 failed with the performance loss, so we get good data there, and then it failed with engine shutdown. So we get twice the bonuses, and boom. Yes! Oh, Sweet Pea is in orbit. Yay! Batteries will not last very long, but we just knocked out 2 contracts. Thank you, Simav. Ding! First satellite and first polar. Achieved April 23rd, 1956. We kissed into the exploding SRB. Woo! Yes! Bazam! Alright. And looks like we can do first scientific satellite too, because look at these numbers. We just make sure that one gets above 200. I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Mass spec is not biome specific, but another 25 minutes, one whole orbit or so, it'll radio its goodness back in. We can probably rehire some researchers. Powler. Boom. And she's done. Science transmitted, contracts complete. Beauty shot taken. Hell yes. Back to the Space Center. Yay! Man, I cannot believe that thing worked on the first fucking try. Dude! What? Alright, well, queue up another one and go for scientific satellite and then solar powered satellite. I think we'll try to do those in 2 separate launches. Oh, yay! We got a great picture too. Look at that. That's awesome. Historically, the first satellite to orbit the Earth was Sputnik, USSR, 4 October 1957. April 23rd, 1956. Suck that, commies. Anyway, thanks for your engine. Stayed up for 2 months before dragging what little atmosphere deorbited it. This startled the U.S. and started the space race. Okay, I should learn how to read. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yay! We got a bunch more applicants. We'll probably put those into researchers. All right, first scientific satellite requires an apogee above 1.5 mil and periapsis between 2 and 9. Shouldn't be a problem. Cosmic ray science has to be transmitted after 1%, 1 day's worth. We've already got that. I think the satellite will last a day. Unlocks the following leaders. Yay! All right, we'll go ahead and accept that one. Solar powered satellite. I just want to check the stats on the stay in specified orbit for 14 days. Okay, so it needs to maintain power for 2 weeks, basically, and have 100 units of electric charge. That is going to take some figuring out, and we got 5.9 science, not nearly enough to do anything that we want to do. So we did not get as much data from that as I was hoping that we would. So maybe we'll just have to do some X-plane flights in the meantime. Orbiter 1 will hire 1 more engineer for you, get you maxed out. Hangar, we're actually going to need a couple engineers. We'll go 1, 2, 3 engineers here just to keep that stuff flying. And we will hire 10, 20, 30... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even though y'all don't have shit to do, but I don't know, you're free, so why didn't I just put them in engineers, dummy? That was dumb. That was a really dummy thing to do. All right, and this can fly pretty much unaltered as it is. To do scientific satellites. Solar powered satellite is going to take some configuring. Namely, we need to unlock this node. Oh, you dummy. Basic solids. Meh. Yeah, all this is pretty meh. So what did we get when we did mature supersonic flight? Did we get a cockpit upgrade? No. A bunch of engine upgrades. Air launch level 3. Air brakes to J75. Doesn't tell me to what speed it is rated. Very interesting. Okay. So I guess let's do an X-plane flight just to, I don't know, money and profit or something. Fly the JZ2. Should be named the 2JZ. Edit. We're just going to see what science is on board. We're going to train up our crew, and then we'll airdrop it and just try to, I don't know, make money or something. He says, dummy, he'll hit 20 more times, like in that anime. Boink. Oop. Wrong buttony buttons. I took the missile off the side because that was dumb. Configure crew science. We are currently doing Mach 2 flights. Okay. I really wish we could cram in more experiments in. Maybe I should just hide cockpits all over the place. And we can do it that way. Alright, fill tanks. Oh, mass spec. We can just bolt one of those on, right? Or is there a separate thing here? Crew report, telemetry, Mach 2. And then there's crew science. I didn't... Okay, yeah, apparently not. So let's We know we can get thermometer data from high up there. Bolt you on, we'll bolt you on. Don't these operate? Yeah, flying high. So we'll do one of you guys too. Just, oh yeah, there's my science missile. Dummy. Pressure, temp, and mass spec already included. Fantastic. That saves us some doings, and those are, yeah, crew report, telemetry, Mach 2, waiting. Let's make sure you are waiting and check in on these. Telemetry is stopped for obvious reasons. Okay, good. 21. Oh, I've said dummy 22 times now. All right. 80 days for those poor 3 engineers to do stuff. Dang it. Yeah, why did I hire researchers? That was dumb. That was extra dumb. No. Oh, I can't even hire 10. Let's 1, 2, 3 more. Boom, boom. Double your speed. That cuts down to 40 days, right? Yeah, it did. It did cut it down to 40 days. Ooh, BP4W is out of electric charge. Oh. Served us well. For those, I don't know, couple of days of beeping. God, was that even a day? It's the 26th of April. Oh my. Very interesting. Is there a requirement that our scientific, first science satellite, stable, has to stay stable for 1 day? Interesting. I hope we make it. That's about all I can hope for at this point. Alright, let's just warp to complete on the JZ2 here. And get it prepped for, oh wait, crew training. Crew training! Mission X1 will take, well, let's just get them both trained up. Why not? There you go. Training will take 9 days. Perfect. Warp to complete. Why did I not hit prep for air launch? That was dumb. June 28th. Okay, so yeah, we got like a week or so. That's not a big deal. How's these BP4Ws coming along? Oh, that one will be ready pretty soon. Sweet. Warp to complete. Next available thing is LC Orbiter 1 is ready to go. Crew updates fine. Okay, I guess we'll start the rollout on this thing. I don't think, yep. Oh no, it will be ready before. Awesome. All right, I guess we're going to try for our second orbital contract here. Warp to complete. And launch. Maybe we can get a bit more science. I don't know if even the dumb thing's going to last for a day, but I guess we'll find out. Right? Yeah. All right, we'll check our contract parameters, get all those dialed in, and maybe we can, I don't know, break another record or something. Okay. MacJeb, ascent guidance, please. I wish you would open up over here so I have room. Let's move you back over here so that I have room for this. All right, launch scientific satellite. Apogee of 1,500 kilometers, so the minimum apogee of 1,500. So let's set it to, I don't know, 1,650 kilometers, and a perigee between 200 and 900. Let's set it for 350 at current orbital inclination. And let's hope for the best. All right, engage autopilot. And 3, 2, 1, ignition. Good light. Clamps off. We are going. Let's arm RCS system. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Alright, so far so good. We got off the launch pad. That's significantly better than most days. Sorry, very nervous. Hard to think of things to say. Alright. Looks like our pitch rate is pretty good so far. I'll see what happens when it crosses that like 36 kilometer point. Let's make sure everything in here is running. Actually, we don't. Well, we want temp scan and mass spec to run. That they can start running when we're in, well, when we're flying high, which is what, 50 some odd kilometers? I'm not sure I know. I should have left that right click menu open so that I could tell. Give me them fairings, bruv. And click. There we go. Yep, running. Temp scan is running. So we are currently flying high. Of course we are. We're at like 64 something kilometers. There we go. But we had not left the prograde vector. That's what I'm very happy to see. Alright, and we are going to fail a avionics check, so I have to manually throttle the engine here at staging, so RCS is armed, and I will hold the H key. Beauty ring, where aren't you going? Oh god, it's decoupled, it's just not decoupling. Scheiße. That's great. That's just great. What are you stuck on, friend? Can you give me a little wiggle? Maybe. Whoa. Nope, you're not even going to try to toss that thing loose? Great. It worked the first time! I don't see anything in there that can be holding it up. That's very interesting indeed. Yep. Those are not considered part of our craft. Sea Kraken boy! Boo! Eek! How's it going? Good to see you. Oh, there it is! Finally! Our beauty ring has separated. We can now appreciate the naked glory that is truss pieces and an XLR-11 in a completely unwarranted situation. Okay. Oh yeah, your apogee's really getting up there, Brosef. I should have been holding this button for a while. Oh yeah, stop, waiting. Good, we got all that data. Cool. It's a cool engine layout. Thank you. I think. So yeah, these truss pieces and all the procedural structural stuff makes it so you can do really cool things. Make stuff look neat. I do enjoy. I wonder if MechJeb, assuming that it's going to be able to level itself off later, is going to continue to hold this into the next 2 unguided stages. Why does that thing fly forward? Whoa! That makes so much no sense. None sense was ever made there. Alright, well, let's see what happens. It says we're going to have plenty of margin to hit our goal here. It's just about to ask. Yeah, it makes no sense. The LH motors fire, and then the decoupler fires, and it shoots ahead of us. I wonder if it's decoupling it while the motors are still firing? It just doesn't have time to recognize the impact, so it clips through us. That would be interesting. Funky decoupler direction? I mean, it may be, but I don't remember having to move any of that stuff around. All right, there's our orbital camera change. Hey, checking for orbit. Yay! Dare I decouple and do the last little oomph? I mean, we're here. We're done. We shut that engine down early. Residual thrust? Yeah, could be. I do know that I have the thrust limiter dialed way down so that they'd burn long enough to give this time to spool up, but I wonder if that's even actually needed. Nonsense, like jerk sense and pastor sense. Oh yeah, this is the one where we have to have battery for a day. Eek. Sent guidance, you can go away. And yeah, we're just a science course, so we're not actually losing anything by just keeping it all together. Why not? All right, I do have to pee real bad, so I'm going to let you all enjoy this wiggly wobbliness. If you could monitor that battery voltage for me, I'll be back. Have you done the asparagus stage in this save yet? No, I have not. I honestly, I don't typically do cross-tank fueling, and haven't really in any of my RSS saves. All right, anyway, I'm about to pee my pants, so I will be back in exactly 1 minute. Y'all keep an eye on this counter. I'll be right back. Wiggle, wiggle. Now it helps when you turn the microphone back on. How are we doing? 20 hours remaining. How long have we been up here? Does that mean 4? Wum, 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 wum. Battery is at about 50%-ish. We got 8 hours left to go. We are in great shape, except for that whole transmitting of science that we've basically already got. Forced run. And it'll transmit at what, 10%? No. How do we make it transmit? Or does it have to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've already got... Oh, it didn't give me the check. Yeah, let's just get to the end of the thing. Or, yeah, it's already at 200%, so we'll hit stop. Stop. Save the battery. My mistake for having run this on the previous flight. 5 more hours to go. Two hours. Come on, sweet pea. Get there. Yep, last half hour, and ding! Okay, so how do I force transmit something? I already did the force transmission. We can just hit force run again, and or can we not? Start forced run. Are you not gonna do the thing for me today? Cosmic ray, not mass spec. You idiot! You absolute idiot! Did I put the wrong? I put the wrong experiment on here, didn't I? No, it's the cosmic ray detector. Does mass spec, doesn't it? Am I wrong? Someone tell me what the hell I got wrong here. Pretty sure, right? Yeah, I am in need of some advice. Why won't you? Oh, because I don't have comms, so I can't make it do anything until we have signal again, right? Which I'm sure we'll have at some point. There we go. Info, forced run, do it. And so now we're just gonna wait until it's up to something, or we get to transmit something. Yeah, it's above 300%. So, I either have the wrong experiment or I'm just too stupid to do this, but I need to know. If it's the wrong experiment, I'll fly the flight again with the correct one. If it's the right experiment and I'm just too dumb to know how to do this, then I will force cheat and complete it. I just need somebody. I'm 90% sure that that is, in fact, mass spec is the cosmic ray. I could be wrong. I guess we'll go back to the VAB and check. So let's take a quick save. Back to the Space Center. Cosmic ray science is using the Geiger-Muller. Oh, fuck me. I don't even have that unlocked yet. Well, that was extra dumb. Okay. Thank you, Orion of Newman. Also, welcome. Thank you for chiming in with that. I am too stupid on both fronts. I was like, no way. Do I have this wrong? Yeah, I have this entirely wrong. But hey, I have 9.7 science, and the node I need to get it is 7. Yep, there's a Geiger-Muller, but I have to do this one first, which is 10. Let's go fly some X-planes until we can get a little stockpile of science going. Wow, that was a huge waste of time. Oof the meg. Reconditioning. Mounting to carrier. Yep, okay. Not stupid. You just think differently. That's how we're putting it now, eh? Yes. Alright. Wait for our rocket plane to be ready to go. Ding. Alright. Air launch. Yeah, 200's about right. And, yep, 270, 90. Altitude 7,600. Seems good to me. Let's go collect some science, shall we? Herbert James, get your parachute. And I swear to Christ, if you F this up, launch. Don't ruin me, lad. Mach 2 science would be good to have if we can get into flying high for a little bit. I think our ceiling is 75 kilometers. So we'll try to low arc it up there. Gear up. Atmospheric autopilot engaged. 2, 1. Air launch. Throttle to full. Throttle to full. Ignition. Yeah. All 6 engines running. We are go. Climb, baby, climb. Climb, sweet peas. Fairly sure it tells you need a Geiger-Muller highlighted text in the contract description. You are probably 100% correct on that. I am probably almost illiterate. Alright, what do we have to do to be running our Mach 2 stuff? God, we can only get 11 science out of that after running it for a full half hour. I'm certain that one of the requirements is you have to be above Mach 2. Oh, thank you. I spend a lot of time making things look pretty, not necessarily functional, or having the correct experiments on them. That'll get us up to 22. I want to cap our... I mean, what is flying high? Above 36 kilometers? Alright, Mach 2 flight is running. That's excellent. What do you need? Unmet requirement, invalid situation. We're still flying low. Man, we are going to super overshoot our target. Flying high is 40 kilometers. Okay. We'll make sure we get up that high just a little bit. Roll the throttle back. I just want to climb and maintain a little bit of stability here. Let's get above 40 just as soon as we can, and then we'll level out before we run out of fuel. Ding! Running. Sweet. Pitch down. Yeah, we're probably going to have to shut down the under engines. Oh, yeah, we are. Nice looking. Flies, not so great. Top two engines are even with each other, so it won't matter if we shut them down. But we're still off balance by quite a bit. And I think we can probably shed some of this altitude. We are coming up on flame out here, and I don't know, soon probably. Ooh, buddy, 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 buddy. Hey, buddy, 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 buddy. Alright. Yeah, we're starting to fall. How long does this need to run? 15 minutes. Oh, good. Well, hey, we're already going to get 3.7 science out of it. That is not bad at all. I'll take it. Man, 47 kilometers cruising altitude. Oh, we're going to have to... You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and shut down the engines here. We're going to coast for a while because we are... There's our runway. We're not coming down to that one this pass. We're gonna have to go out and turn around. All right. I want to keep it above Mach 2 for a while so that we can get as much of this experiment running as we can. Because yay, 0.3. All right, you're already shut down, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. I would prefer not to pick up more speed right now. If you could maybe, yeah, just belly flop into it. That's cool, bro. Hopefully the engines will relight when we need them to. Man, we are cooking. It's coming back down to 1,000 meters per second. All right, flare it. Let's start this turnabout. And at this altitude, I really wonder if we can pull a Mach 3 turn without shredding the aircraft. Let's just keep an eye on that G. All right, so far so good. Yeah, I say doing this under air brakes probably are saving grace at the moment. All right, we're sub Mach 2 now, right? No, Mach 2 flight is still running. And hey, we got a crew report radioed in. Man, this might be way more profitable than I thought it was going to be. Alright, plenty of altitude. Distance. If we start looking subsonic, then we'll probably have to fold the brakes in for a while. was, oh yeah, that's right. Herbert James is our good pilot. The other one is the one who's been imbibing the propellant, we'll say. Alright, let's close those up. And let's try to get on a glide slope to make an approach. Oh, we'll be speeding up while we are still supersonic. Fun. Not for very much longer. Alright. Bring it in. Landing. Landing is always the funnest of fun parts, is it not? Alright, yeah, now we're starting to get more air across the surfaces, enough drag to slow us down. But we need to be about here-ish before we start our turn in, so let's keep our distance, maintain some altitude. Not quite yet, but we have 20 seconds to run on our engines if we need to relight and give ourselves a little boost. Looks like we could have just burned them straight through and been fine. Alright, let's start our nice, long, slow turn in. Keep an eye on this speed. Fairly sure the reason you found out RP1 existed back in May when it finally... Oh, really? Awesome. Alright, I mean, you're playing it? You enjoying it? That's pretty awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you found it. I'm glad you found the channel. I hope you're enjoying it. You know, I actually started RP1 when PLC fully came out. Oh, nice. I say I'm very much enjoying the new setup for launch complexes and probes. I can't call it PLC. In my professional life, I work with PLCs, and so it just becomes confusing. But no, that acronym is taken. We're going to call it LCnP. You can call it whatever you want. I don't care. Just if you hear me call it other stuff, we're probably talking about the same thing. Nice leisurely glide over the KSC today. Yeah, and as soon as we're on approach, some brakes are coming right back out. As we are hot and fast. Brakes out. Brakes in. Guess we could blame you for your free time is gone. Oh, I'm sorry about your free I'm not. I'm not sorry at all. I hope you're having fun. That's what matters. Gear down. Gear locked. Let's fold the brakes in again until we need them. Nice and stable, buddy. You got this. That is a solid approach. Brakes back out. We're on final. Yeah, it's been great. Awesome. Really glad to hear that. I friggin' love this mod. Alright. Single pass. No F-ups. Nice and gentle. Don't stall. Skirt. Yes. Beautiful flight, James. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Braking, 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 braking. Stopped. Hootalali. I'll take it. And we got a good bit of science. Recover to spaceplane hangar. There we go. Fantastic. Man, that was just textbookish. I'll take it. Now we just got to do like 75 more of them. And we will have completed the Mach 2 flight science collection. Yep, we got 1.1 from the biosample and 0.8 from Mach 2 flight, Earth flying low. Okay, next. Sweet. Should have buzzed the tower. 75 is a number I completely pulled out of my rectum. I have none clue, but we have enough science to, one, research this, which we need. Boom. And now we just need 4.5 more science to unlock the other node we need to complete the contract that we already took. We should probably hire some engineers and get these turnarounds going much faster. Max 95 for these aircraft, so we'll just do 10, 20, plop them all in there, and really speed up our cycle times on this. Also, since we're not going to do much of anything, let's just queue up a few more BP4Ws, because we're going to use that thing a lot, so might as well enjoy it, I guess. And then warp to recovery, July 56. Glad PLC came out when you wanted to start playing, because I'm not sure to enjoy the old legacy economy as much. Fair. So yeah, I do think the economy on this is a little more balanced than it was prior, so I'm pretty happy with it. All right, let's prep for air launch. And man, really? Yeah, well, we don't have the science to do anything with that anyways, so man, bummer. How's our research? That's going to be done October 57. God, it's more than a year from now. We really need to hire in more researchers, I guess. I guess it doesn't matter until we have the science to create a queue. That's what we have. 89 researchers? Yeah, fine. Let's just knock out another flight, see if we can get the science we need to do stuff. Air launch, let's take it a little further back. Maybe we can spend a little more time at full throttle and not have to do a full turnaround. Launch, Lee Moss, get your parachute, fill tanks, and launch. Okay. 40 kilometers. If we can just super cruise at 40 so we don't lose a lot of stability. Gear up. Atmospheric autopilot armed. You're already running. I have to have the other things ready to go. Launching in 3, 2, 1, boom. Throttle. Ignition. Bamf. Catch up, please. Okay, good. You're running. Yeah, get some air into those wings. Let's climb, baby, climb. Go. And yeah, I mean, well, I guess the sooner we get to Mach 2, that part doesn't matter near as much. That one doesn't pay out nearly as much. Telemetry analysis we can't do because that's running up here. Make sure, yeah, waiting, Mach 2 flight. Right, yeah, we just want to get to 40 kilometers and then super cruise as best we can. I might as well pop these two open and set them aside for when we inevitably have to shut down these two engines for balance issues. Free and clear. Performing great. 21 kilometers. Make it up to 35 so far. We're going to start leveling this out pretty soon. get there, get there. Alright, 40 clicks. No, keep that nose down, friend. Come on. I can put these away, we don't need them. Okay, you're just not going to cooperate with me like your predecessor. Roll the throttle back. Is that going to give us a little more authority? It is. Thank goodness, because you're getting a little too high and mighty there, friend. Nope, nope, just keep the stick pushed forward, Moss. Come on. Is there much of an advantage to having a split tail? Mostly for looks. Maybe. I like the look of it. I think my last two X-Planes had a single tail, so I wanted to do something different this time. And made this. Alright. We shut down engines and we're at 51 kilometers. Are we still running? Nope, we're not running Mach 2, because we're not going fast enough? I should wait until we get lower and then light the engine back up. That's interesting. Okay, at least that one's running. We got that going for us. Yeah, it looks like we'll still overshoot. I'm just going to wait until we're a lot closer to 40 kilometers and we're going to pull up, straighten out, and see if we can get that Mach 2 flight thing back up. I mean, we're going 900 meters per second. What's the invalid situation here? Are we too high? Is there a ceiling? Oh, maybe we have to be under 40 kilometers. That's why we didn't get much data out of it. Because yeah, now you're not running. Oh, good. So we have two experiments on board that are in direct conflict with one another. That's awesome. Well, I guess we'll just try to optimize for our Mach 2 flight time then. Oh, thank you for the follow, Prestige. I don't really know how I feel about that. Alright, we're gonna shut these engines down for thump. And yeah, we're gonna definitely do our fly past and then we'll loop back around. If we gotta fire those engines back up, we will. What is the bottom end speed for this, I wonder? Yeah. And it's probably 700 meters per second, right? No? 650? We need to turn around here pretty soon. So let's get this dialed back in. Only 15 seconds of runtime. Alright, I need to actually focus on stuff. So, man, that sucks. This has to be above 40 to run, but I guess we should trade that out for high altitude flight. Check the requirements on that. Because it seems like we're not really optimizing our time here. If we can only run one of these experiments at a time, and the whole objective here is we need to rack up 4.5 science so that we can get all the nodes we need for our next contracts. Alright. Moss is going to take a slightly more aggressive approach here. Brakes. Brakes would be a good idea at this point, right? Surely we can bleed some... I should have Should have arced this curve a lot longer than I did. And now we've got a pretty steep dive to bring this in on the runway, but I don't know. 15 seconds of burn left on these engines. I don't know if that's enough to really loop us around. It's not. Not even a little bit. Alright, let's fold these in. I think we've bled off a fairly significant amount of our speed. Alright. Start to tail it in. And let's see how drunk Limas is today. Alright, wiggle, wiggle. Alright, and let's get set up for the runway. What's with this artifacting? I've never had that happen. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's been happening in this save a lot, but I just don't. Yeah, it's real weird. It's leaving like tracers. Very interesting. Alright, get set up for runway, man. You got a lot of speed you need to squeeze off of this. And nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. We'll flatten out here in a little bit and then flare them brakes back up, and hopefully we'll have just as good as a touchdown as we did last time. 18. Let's get this down to about $1.50. Landing gear out. Fold those in. Let's coast for a bit here. Nice and gentle, please. Adjust our alignment, maybe just a smidge. Flare them brakes again. Put them away because I think we're too slow. Nice and slow, nice and slow. No, don't climb. Don't stall either, buddy boy. Whoa, 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 whoa! What in the fuck? Damn it! Oh, I almost had the ejection button. Oh! I would say that we stalled. The nose pitched way up. I tried to kick on the engines, and then the landing gear touched, and we were actually okay on the ground. And then I shut down the engines, and it spun out. Oh, yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. Well, we're one less drunk pilot. Limas was killed. Fuck. Back to the Space Center. And we got none of that data. And we lost a perfectly good aircraft. So now we gotta spend a bork ton of money building another one, because I don't think I bought tooling, because I thought we're just gonna build one. It'll be fine. This isn't gonna be like the last save where I wrecked like 12 friggin' aircraft. Push backspace, you did. Ah. Well, thanks for cheese. He's not an astronaut. Never went to space. He was a test pilot. They have a prodigious death rate. I don't feel like I should be chided for this one. That's all I'm saying. Bro, come to Turkey. Oh. Nah, I think I'm good. Thanks, though. Rep down, money down, explosions up. Backspace fires the ejection seats. It does? Son of a bitch. Only Moss is, to be fair, Moss is living on borrowed time. Yeah, fair. He has pretty much almost crashed every single time. Every single time. Ouch, that hurt. Yeah, we got half a point of science. I really don't know if there's anything we can do with this to gather science. I don't know if these air-breathing engines will go above 40 kilometers and still be operable. And I don't know if they'll hit Mach 2. So, do we have any upgrades for these? We do. Afterburning at J57, temperature limit at 15 kilometers, Mach 2.5. Oh, yes. And that's only 500 funds. I think we will do that. Boitis? Do I need to do you separately? Are you your own dumb thing? Nope. Okay, cool. Wara, hello. Thank you, Wookie. Alright, the other thing I was going to do, well, we should fill tanks. That's for sure. This thing is dumb nose heavy when it still has fuel. So honestly, I want this fuel to go first, and then all the rest of the tanks to burn evenly. Okay, yeah. Yep. And that is... yeah, I could put fuel in there. Honestly, it's probably a lot easier than doing it back here. Now, I wonder if that's going to really fork my stability if the next furthest tank is there. Where's the center of mass? And the center of lift, that's what I need to be concerned with. Yeah, as that tank drains, that's going to shift back. Yeah, those don't have any fuel in it. I think this has no fuel in it. You have fuel. You have no fuel. And the only other fuel tank is this. No. Okay, yeah, it's just that mid tank. So really, oh man, that wob wob. At least we can do Mach 2 stuff, but only 14 minutes of it. I'm alright with that. Okay. Save edits. You're going to build on the new engines. We're going to also queue up another rocket plane to keep that stuff going. Honestly, I should probably end the stream, but I think I've got a little bit more time. So we're going to get some... I don't know. We're going to queue up another rocket plane because maybe we'll get some kind of science for it. It's not that expensive. It'll just take a really long time to build with our completely understaffed space agency. Hooray! Alright, FJZ2... No, that's the fighter, the JZ2 Prime. I did build an advanced one with upgraded engines, but I don't think we really need to go all that high. Oh, it's not about what I want. It's about when Lady Crash and Kiddo gets home. How hard is it to build planes with functional flaps so you can land slower? Here's how hard it is. Alright, flap spoiler control, flap active. Oh, that means it can't be a air brake spoiler though, so I need a separate part to put flaps on. I'm not so sure I want to do that though. I'll be real honest with you. And maybe whilst we're here... Oh, that does all of them. Dang it. No, I don't want to do that. Control Z. Thank you. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave it alone. Oh wait, yeah. Except we need to move this off the wing so it doesn't do dumb things. Lock you to 90. Lock you to 90. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Clink. And also for science, we need a bio sample, because why the hell not? Clink. Make sure all of you are armed. Yep. Pressure, temp, mass spec. It's fine. Bio sample. Good. Configure crew science. There it is. Supersonic flight. Nah. Hypersonic flight. Nah. High altitude flight. What does high altitude flight mean? You have to be going above 650 meters per second. You gotta give me more info than that. Yeah, samples are 0.23, 24 minutes. Home body, anyone? I'd like to know what high altitude flight is. See, minimum altitude 10 kilometers. Minimum surface speed 600 meters per second. Apparently also has a maximum. But high altitude flight doesn't tell me how high of an altitude I need to be at. So let's, I mean, by easy I mean that the pitch stability doesn't go to shit upon flat deployment. No clue. I guess we'll keep it and we'll just see how it goes. It says flying high is only situation from 40 to 140. Okay, well that would be great, because this has to be above 40, and if we get this above 40 and we just super cruise up there, we can do both. And hopefully that will, I don't know, be great. Save and add to build list. Oh my god, integration time 4,729 days. You gotta be. Unlock credit. What do we have here to unlock? Hold the phone, friend. Oh, there's the avionics needed to be retooled. That'll cost, yeah, fine. Purchase all toolings. Whatever. That can't. JZ2 Prime, scrap. Yeah, give me that back. You can go away. No, not the button I was looking for. Now add to the build list. Awesome. There's that. So, now that we've got that going, and we need to... RP1 save is still borked after 3 reinstalls. Ruh-roh. Okay. Are you starting with a fresh instance of KSP? Like, I don't know, delete it, re-download it from Steam or the website or wherever you got it, copy it from that folder, move it to a completely separate folder, air gap it. Yeah, start with a completely fresh one. That is, bar none, the best step one ever. If only I hadn't dismantled my launch pad for my tinier stuff, we could have flown some sounding thingies. Somehow that tooling changed it from more than 10 years to 180 days. Huh. Fan-tickety-astic. Separate folder or Steam install folder? Separate folder. Always separate folder. Out of the Steam folder entirely. Get it away from all the Steam everything that you can. Alright. Staff. What we don't need right now is engineers working on an orbital rocket that cannot do its job. So we go back to the hangar, we add, it says max of 63, so anything over that is pretty much just wasted time, but here we are, making monies, I suppose. I wonder, I'm thinking about what we can do without heat shields to collect things like photography and whatnot. If that's even worth doing. But, oh, hey, now that we have engines that'll go past Mach 2, we can do planes Mach 2 supersonic, fly a crewed jet aircraft, maintain 625 meters per second in level flight, hold and return safely. Yeah, I think we can do that. Because this one has to be a jet aircraft, no rocket engines allowed. Oh, well, that's your problem. Don't use Carnassus tutorial. No. Especially for modern like RP1, just use the express install option through CCAN. Boom, done. Every time. We need to hire a new pilot. Diana Stewart, Bridget Lemon, Mandy Kruger, or Rolf Huber. Let's go with Mandy. Not a lot of trashy people named Mandy. Sorry, no, we're not going to do that. Anyway, leave facility. We got to get her trained up. Training, proficiency X1, Mandy, start training. Training, mission X1, Herbert, start training. There we go. Didn't you just see? We just smeared a Kerbal all over the runway. That is some green goo for you. Oh, whoops. Okay. We took our Mach 2 contract, so let's air launch, I suppose. We'll see if we can't get that checked. Alright. Launch. Get your parachute, Herbert. Launch. Sorry your compatriot trashed your favorite aircraft. Alright. So we have to be, what, above 10 kilometers and above, or somewhere in 6. Anyway, yeah, we're going to have to open up that atmospheric autopilot stuff and get all that thing sorted. Module manager, cruise flight controller, GUI, throttle, ignition. Standard fly-by-wire before you friggin' kill me, dude. What are you doing? Master switch. Okay, hey, dude, what in the... What are you doing? Why is this being completely wonky? Altitude 11, speed control. Okay. Alright. 625 to 650, so we'll set speed control at 635. Wow, no. Meters per second. Alright. And do we have an altitude? Probably not, but we should probably get way higher than this. Altitude, terrain, pull up. Yeah, alright. Let's just see if I hit master switch now. Awesome. Why are you... What's with the roll, bro? Like, no, seriously, what? Why? There's nothing on here that should tell me to hold a roll or anything like that. Alright, you know what? Let's just bring up cruise flight controller. GUI, altitude 11, let's take that up to 15. Dude, speed control on, vertical motion on, master switch engaged. What is going on here? Alright, I'm very, very, very confused. Heading I want to be 270. Level. Alright. Dude. What in the absolute F are you doing? Oh good, yeah, excellent. Revert to launch. Is it looking for a heading? I didn't think the heading was actually turned on, and really just hitting P before just to turn it on was giving me excellent results. I cue this one up and everything is just wonked. So we're going to spend a little time figuring this out, and then it's probably going to be it for me. So I'm not going to hit P this time. I'm just going to Autopilot Module Manager, Craft Settings, Standard Fly-by-Wire. This should all be fine. Cruise flight controller, GUI, speed control 635 meters per second, altitude 15 kilometers. I don't want waypoint or heading, I want level. Advanced options, sudo FLC, blah blah blah. All that should be a-okay. So if I hit P to turn it on now, stage in the engines, and throttle them up, and let's get off the ground, and let's see if this wants to roll pitch me into the dirt. I think you're having hydraulic problems. Just a few. Are these wheels still doing steering? No, their steering is locked. Ah. I love how I can have this open and still want to like fly it normally, and yeah, now we're adjusting our altitude. Alright, so hopefully this is actually going to pull this off. Telling it to climb and accelerate at the same time might be difficult. Got it. Yeah, but like without touching any controls, it was banking into that roll and like just pitching down. Alright, so let's get up to spec. 625 and 650. All we have to do is hit our specified speed, and I'd like to do it at altitude. So cruise flight controller 635, altitude 14.3. Yeah, fine. Well, is no moon, but there is the moon, and that is one of our goals, for certain. And we're going to be out of fuel before we ever get up to actual altitude. Alright. This we're going to have to turn around. Hit speed control once you level off. Got it. Speed control. engine temp is certainly a thing, and probably doing this without the airdrops that we're flying away from the KSC, not the greatest idea, but I'm hoping we can just... We'll hit our timer. We only got to do this for 5 minutes. What experiment are we running? None of them. Supersonic flight. What altitude did we have to be above for supersonic flight to work? Maybe it was 15. Dang it, timer got reset. Nope. Oh, well, we're not quite there yet. Let's ding. Nope. What altitude do we have to be at for supersonic flight to work? The void of space. There's nothing there. I've got nothing to launch them on, and nothing I have that will even get them out to space. Unfortunately, it is beyond my capabilities at the moment. Man, bummer. We're getting none science from this, but you know what? I guess we should just live with it. It's physics warp because I'm way beyond out of time. Can I make a mass driver? No. Do wish. Alright. In another minute and a half, and then we can turn around and hope to all that is high and holy we have enough fuel to make it home. I don't know if we're gonna. Maybe we'll climb to 20 and see what good we can do there. 30 more seconds. 3 minutes of fuel. One Kraken attack and your plane will be sent interstellar. Ding. Alright, we are cleared to land. Set heading to 270, not 2270. And click heading. We really need to conserve fuel. Oh, did you flare the brakes all by yourself? Oh, great. If you could just, you know, turn. GUI gone, standard fly-by-wire engaged. I'm going to take the rungs here. $250 would be more efficient than 300 probably, yep. I wonder if, I really do wonder if we can get up to 20 kilometers, if that's a better cruise out. And how much this turn really borked our approach. A little more juice and turn the least amount of thrust required to maintain speed at level 4. I'll say that was about level flight at this altitude. I'm thinking if we can get a little higher, maybe we can get a little more efficiency out of it, but yeah, nah, we're flopping. It's 20 kilometers in stupid numbers. English, and unfortunately we still insist on using the imperial system. Good question. As an American, I can say I have absolutely no idea. Like, I can say, oh, our airplane's cruise at like 30,000 feet. I don't know what that is in metrics. Yeah, we're like full pitch up here at 10 kilometers, belly flopping at 200 meters per second. I do, in fact, yes. There should be a link for it in the low bar info section. 1 kilometer. Whoa. Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? No. 10 kilometers is 33,000 feet. So we're basically at airliner altitudes currently. And cruising pretty well. So let's, how far out from Florida are we? I do wonder. Oh my! Oh my! As a little kid, it's really hard to understand like the implications of a mile and like how long, but not really all that long is, and like the distance to drive to my grandma's house would be less than the distance to get to space if we were to just drive straight up. And like little kid brain me couldn't put that together at all. We probably need to deflect north by quite a bit. Yeah, we do. Great. Bingo fuel. Alright, y'all. Very unfortunately, I really got to go. I think Cosmo has the time to commit to it. Wait, what? Funny if you're allowed to join for all Kerbal kind. Yeah, it would be interesting. It would be a very fun thing to do, but I do not have the free time to put into making episodes like those guys do. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Looks like we're ditching in the ocean. Is that Cape Canaveral over there? I cannot tell. Is Calvin McClure going to join us Canada? That would be a thing. I think we'd all love to see it, right? I think the Hitchhiker's Guide, but space is big. Really big. You couldn't imagine how mind-bogglingly big space is. You might think it's a long walk down the shops. That's just peanuts to space. Oh boy. Coming up on Flameout. Don't think we're coming home. You know what? We're gonna revert to launch since the taking off from the runway thing was just what screwed us all up. We will redo it as an air. Oh, we should. You have to revert to the VAB. We'll revert to launch, then we'll revert to the VAB. Then I'm gonna have to shut down the stream. I need to go eat something. Lady Crash and Kiddo will be here literally any moment now. So, revert to Space Plane Hangar. Just load up your streams as VODs to your channel. I really should do that. It would be cool for an Indian player to join as ISRO. Dude, that would be awesome. Value for dollar, you just cannot beat ISRO. That's super true, that. Alright, leave. Alright, y'all. Hey, we made first orbit today. That's pretty dang awesome. Alright, on the sadder side of things, there will be no stream next week. I will be out of town, unfortunately. Very doubtful I'll have time to do a makeup stream since I'm leaving town Thursday. Wednesday night would be my only possibility, but man, that's really slim. Family called. They want Red Lobster for dinner. Damn it. Oh no. Can you get me some cheddar biscuits? God, those are good. I miss those things. I haven't had them in decades. All right, y'all. So let's see who's out there. Who can we raid today? I'm gonna have to check to see who's out there. So give me just a second. Hoping you can move this weekend. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Waiting on apartment approval still. Good luck, man. I really hope you get it. A big ol' congratulations and such. Oh, there's my phone. I'm going to run the outro. We're going to start the raid. I will see you all next week. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll see you all next time.